To design a 3D text animation using Blender. Once you open Blender, you will see Blender startup page. The first thing we need to do is to clear the screen. To do this, right click on the cube. Press delete button on your keyboard. Press enter button on your keyboard. We are first going to insert the text. Select combination keys Shift+A. Select text. Orient the text on the x-axis at 90 degrees. Select the R key on the keyboard. Select the X key on the keyboard. Type in 90. Press enter. Edit text. Select the tab key, backspace to delete text. Enter the text you want to insert. Select the tab key to stop editing text. You can orient your view in the following way. Hold down the scroll button on your mouse to rotate view. Hold down the scroll button on your mouse while holding down the shift key to move your view to the right or left. Select the G key to move text to where you want it. Press enter to release the text. This can also be applied if you want to move an object. Move your tools panel out so you can see it better. Select the text button with shape like an F. Under geometry, change the following values: depth 0.05, extrude 0.150, resolution 3. Note these values works for the text I am using. If you change your text to something else, you can play with these values until it works for you. Zoom out so you can see the whole grid. Select S on the keyboard to scale your text to the size you want it. Generally, it's best to center your text. Scroll down on your toolbar to your left and select line spacing. Note, always keep the text centered on the grid. Press the arrow key next to the line spacing to add spaces to create a flow. Position the flow to the middle of the screen. Shift+A. Select mesh and then plane. Type S on your keyboard to scale plane to the size of the grid. Type G to position the plane on the grid. On the toolbar on the right hand side, select the icon that looks like a wrench and then add modifier. Select ocean. Zoom out so you can see the whole ocean you've centered. Type S to scale up and down to just a bit bigger than the size of the grid. Camera view. To position the camera to the view you want, press G to look through the camera. R to rotate the cameras, G to move the camera. You can also hold and move X, Y and Z axis to move the camera along the axis. Rendering. Select render from right hand side toolbar. Change the file output to GTHOR. Change directory to where you want to save your file. Press select when you have selected where you want to store the file. Select animation to begin rendering. You may want to save before rendering in case the file was not rendered properly. To do this, file, save. The better the sampling rate, better the rendered image.